Welcome back to Access Hollywood's Housewives Nightcap. Guys, we are switching things up this week because I got to interview Kathy Hilton at her house. It's not over Zoom. I was at her house in Bel Air.
That is insane!
It was for a watch party. We watched Beverly Hills. Kyle was there. Lisa was there. Dorit and Crystal. They were all there, and I also all interviewed them, and they spilled the tea to me, went off. Lisa went off on Garcelle.
I have a feeling maybe a grudge is going to be held the entire season. What? I have no idea. Literally, I am oblivious to it. So there you go.
Kyle went off on Lisa Vanderpump, which was truly iconic. So you guys need to go check that out. It's all on our YouTube page.
I'm not in your business. You're the one who sent the bill to my table. And by the way, thanks for watching the show, because that's how you know I have my nose done. Hope you enjoyed the show.
But this week, we are going to air my interview with Kathy, and she was everything I expected and more.
What did she smell like?
She smelled rich, just really rich.
Like money.
Money. She wore this gorgeous pink gown with feathers on it, and then there I was in my Target gown that I was.
You looked amazing.
I felt like a bargain shopper, but also so chic at the same time. So, here I was in her million. I don't even know how much the house was, but
44.
Okay, it looked like a $44 million house. And I will say this: she was so welcoming.
Was Paris there?
Paris was there. Paris was running around telling everyone, "Hey, sexy." And I'm just like, please come over and tell me, "Hi, sexy." I'm here. But she didn't.
I'm so glad you got to meet Kathy, and I'm so glad that we are airing our first in-person interview on Nightcap. Hopefully we can do more of these. And I wish I was there, but I was with you in spirit. Let's get going with Kathy. Give me a tease before we get into it.
We're going to talk about her relationship with Kyle, her relationship with Kim and Kyle. Remember, guys, Kim is also in the equation. We're going to talk all things about Paris. Paris and Nicky did not want their mom on the show, so Kathy avoided telling them that she joined Real Housewives of Beverly Hills until the last second, and they were not happy about it. So we're going to talk all about that, and is she going to return next season? We'll see.
Well, first things first, I just need to know, how many times were you asked to be on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills?
I've been on a few times, but we went back and forth this 11th season many, many, many times. It was touch and go for about 3 months.
Okay.
And then finally, I thought, this is a great opportunity to spend time with Kyle. I'm sure most of you that watch the show know that we had a rough road for many years. So we had started to spend more time together, and I was just really excited to be able to be with her, and I'm just really happy that I did it.
I'm so glad to hear it, because as a fan, we wanted you on for so long. So you finally said yes because you're good with Kyle right now.
Exactly.
Okay. Now, how was filming with Kyle? Did it make you guys closer as sisters?
I think it did make us much closer. It really did. We lost out on so many years, and so it did. We were together every day, and we went on trips together. And we both learned a lot about each other.
Okay, what? You got to tell us one thing.
Well, I never realized that Kyle curses like she does. And she never was like that before the show, so I would get on her back about that.
Okay. And what is one thing that you think she learned about you?
I think she thinks that I'm high maintenance, because I went to her house and I stayed with her for a couple days, and I was asking for just the usual tells. Let's see, an oven mitt, the broom, just whatever. I wanted to set the table. So I'm kind of joking with her, but nitpicking all the little things. So we just play with each other.
Now that doesn't sound too high maintenance to me whatsoever.
No, Kyle, do you have a hairdryer? Do you have any hairspray? Do you have this? Do you have that? So I guess I didn't come prepared.
And what about your sister Kim? I know she's been on the show in the past. What did she think about you joining?
Actually, she was the first person that I called, and she said, yes, I think you should do it. Just don't lose your temper.
Did you lose your temper this season?
You have to wait and see.
You're
I can't tell you.
You're leaving us on a tease. I hope you did lose your temper because I would love to see it.
And Kim, she said, I think this would be a great experience. It'd be great for you and Kyle, and to spend that time together. In fact, the three of us just had dinner last night.
I love to hear it. Do you think there is a world where the three of you will come, you'll be full-time housewives? Do you think that could ever happen?
I don't know. I could see the three of us working on something together. I don't know what show it would be.
Now, I know you're just friend of this season, but everyone, it's only been 1 episode and 2 tonight. Everyone already loves you. Like, you're so funny. Do you think you would come back as full-time, as a holding a diamond?
I don't, I never say never.
Okay.
I've learned that. I would have never thought that I would be on this show for more than literally coming on for a minute like I have in the past. I really don't think so, because I am working on a lot of things right now, and I have a pretty full plate, so I'm on it a lot. So, any more than that, I don't want you to get sick of me.
We would never get sick of you whatsoever, but do you think you'll come back next season as a friend?
We'll have to see how it goes.
Okay.
I had a really good time. In Hollywood, we have to say we have to wait and see how I'm edited.
Oh.
Right?
I love the glasses.
A friend of mine designed Rad and Refine, and I had them, Paris and I had them made for all the girls tonight. We did Paris's iPod. Is that what it is, an iPod?
It's a podcast.
A podcast.
But people can listen. I don't think iPods are still around.
Podcast. See, I'm just like, whatever.
Just put on your glasses.
Just put on my glasses,
so fabulous.
right?
Now, speaking of Paris, what did she think? What did your daughters think when you said, I'm going to be on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills?
I did not say that. I just kept avoiding them. Because I knew that they wouldn't be happy with that. But I knew I could handle it. They don't like the idea of fighting, and they have this preconceived that everybody's screaming and fighting, and yes, there is some of that, but I am the one that tries to help smooth things out a little bit too, and I'm not going to make a fool of myself. I'm going to be true to myself, and they know me and they know how I am.
So what did they think after watching the first episode?
They liked it. They were like, Mom, that was fun, and they liked it very much.
Okay, so now is it safe to say that they're cool with you being on the show now?
Yes, but they're going to watch me. They're going to make sure that I behave.
I love to hear it. And we also have to talk about wedding plans because Paris is engaged.
Yes.
How is that going?
Well, we just started. We're trying to go back. We're going back and forth with the dates. We would like October or November. So we're just looking for a very safe venue. And just kind of talking to designers right now on her dress and my dress. We haven't figured anything out yet, and hopefully we will in the next couple weeks have everything nailed down.
And thoughts on her fiance? He seems great and they look very in love.
They are so happy and so in love. And last night it was my nephew Kim's son Chad's birthday, and Kim's 2 little grandsons came, and Paris and Carter happened to be at the same restaurant sitting in the back, so they came over to say hi, and he started playing with the children, picking them up, throwing them in the air, and the baby wanted to run off with them. He was so happy, so sweet. So I think he's going to be a great husband and a great father, and hopefully a good son-in-law.
And I do want to ask real quick, I know Paris was so open in her documentary. How proud of you are of Paris for opening up and being so true to herself and her past?
I am over the moon proud, and as painful as it has been for her and our family, she's able to help so many people and families and parents and children, and just being able to be involved passing that law. she's just really giving back, and that's what it's all about. When you have the platform and the ability to go and give back. So I kind of say to her sometimes, with all the pain and everything you went through, look what you're able to do.
So true. Do you feel like a weight has been lifted off her shoulders?
I do. I try. It's difficult because, you know, it was very hard for me hearing about it the way I heard about it. Little did I know what was going on. You don't think that I mean, obviously her father and I would have picked her right up and taken these people and exposed them like you can't imagine. Other friends of mine said, our son, our daughter, never said a word. I think they put such a fear. And when you read, if you go on and read about children from all these different schools, there's something, they do not speak up.
So when did you eventually find out?
You saw me right when I never watched the document. I saw the trailers, but I've never been able to watch it. So you saw me find out.
Well, I
thought my whole heart, I just was like, I've never experienced anything like that in my life, what I was feeling.
Now we're going to switch gears real fast. We're going to play a quick game.
Okay.
Quick rapid fire with you of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills edition. So, my first question, who is stirring the pot the most this season?
This season, I'm going to have to say maybe Sutton and Lisa?
Is there a reason why? Can you give us a little tease?
And I stir, you know, behind the scenes.
Which we love.
And then I like to smooth it all out.
Which I love. Okay, who deserves an Academy Award this season for just acting too much?
You know, I think everybody is being true to themselves. This is so much different, this show, than I thought it was going to be. It's amazing. I mean, some of these girls, they're like lawyers. They are thinking, I mean, you could not write a script.
Because did you watch the season before this?
No, I don't watch the show.
You didn't watch the show. So you never saw Kim and Kyle and their fight
until their big fight, and then that was it. That was it.
Their big limo?
The big limo fight, that was it for me. And I don't watch TV in general, so it's not like I don't watch TV.
Who brought their fashion A game all season long?
I'm going to say Dory, Erica, and Lisa. I would say beyond, like, over the top, 24/7, Dory.
Dory. That's not surprising. Now, did you feel like you...
And I did not know that.
I was going to say, when you walked in at first, were you like, who, what? We're just at a barbecue. Because I was shocked.
Well, I was waiting to smell the hamburgers and hot dogs like we're smelling right now. So I remember they caught me on the first episode saying, you know, I'm at this buffet and there's like pigs in a blanket and caviar. And so I said to whoever was standing next to me, I said, gee, I'm starving. I thought we were going to a barbecue. I came in what I thought was a dressy barbecue dress.
You look so cute.
But everybody else was like, you know, cover of Vogue magazine, or, you know, I thought it was like, are we in the fashion week in Paris or New York Fashion Week? It is crazy. And I have to say, I love it.
Last question, I swear. So you have no regrets joining the show. You're glad you did it.
So far. You know what, I knew most of the girls, but I've made some new friends, and it's like being a member of a club. I call them. We're members of a club. And it's really fun.